The housing market in the UK has defied forecasts of a crash and has entered into a phase of mini-boom. Despite the market crash, it is uncertain for how long the housing bubble may last. As per Halifax Bank data, the house prices in the UK were about 7% higher in September 20 compared to last year. House prices are disobeying economic gravity in many parts of the world. Governments are allowing people to spend so that they keep their jobs, and banks have decreased interest rates. In the UK, the government cut home purchase taxes temporarily. After lockdown, a home with a decent garden has become a priority for many people. Is Britain moving towards a housing bubble? It appears that the UK's property market is very close to bubble territory. This is because of the rise in the prices of houses. The property market is experiencing a mini boom, with more activity seen in recent times after the pandemic happened. The house prices hit a new record in August 20, and it is the highest since 2004. The average home sold in July 2020 for £220,935 was sold for £224,123 in August 2020, with a rise of about 2% in price. This provides the recent boom in the UK's property market with a sudden demand after lockdown, along with a stamp duty holiday. This led to a growth in prices and sales of houses. According to the data from one of the UK's biggest mortgage lenders, has shown an increase of 3.7%. The rebound in the property sector comes despite inflation and a serious wave of job losses. Both the mortgage support, stamp duty cuts, and furlough scheme that are fueling the property market won't last long. The price and sales growth are expected to slow down shortly, if not going into reverse. Lenders are tightening rules and regulations surrounding the borrowing of assets. The property market may be booming in recent times, but it won't last forever. Stamp duty holiday boost for short term. Economist Robert Gardner said that a few months of lockdown have made people think about moving to a new home. Many people in the country are concerned about their preferences and needs for houses. This is because of the life people are living under lockdown. However, analysts are in a confusion about the temporary implementation of stamp duty announced by Chancellor Rishi Sunak. It is another reason fueling recent demand. Reduction in tax means buyers can avoid levy on a purchase of a property under £500,000 anywhere in Northern Ireland or England. The stamp duty holiday lasts until March 2021. After the opportunity ends, the demand for property will change, and the asking price would fall drastically. Stamp duty isn't a great tool for market behaviours for a prolonged time. Accumulation of economic storm clouds. The latest trend might indicate buyers are determined to buy a new house regardless of the gathering of economic storm clouds. This could hit the market even before the stamp duty cut runs out. That's because of the poor UK economy, along with potential job losses and pay cuts. Hence, the real question is for how long the so-called boom will last, given the fact that the UK is healing from a brutal economic contraction of 20.4% between April 20 and June 20. Many forecasters predict that Britain's GDP may shrink to around 10% in 2020, according to the analysis done by the government. Unemployment, on the other hand, is expected to hit a record of 8.3% by the end of 2020. Many property analysts predict the winding down of the furlough scheme that kept plenty of workers stick to their jobs during the crisis. Rising joblessness can impact the would-be buyers to meet mortgage payments. A major percentage of mortgages have a comeback. Although not connected to mini-boom in the property market, another contributing factor is the return of around 90% mortgages. Even the nationwide Building Society launched their 90% mortgages for existing consumers after withdrawing them temporarily. These types of mortgages aren't easy to get. but they provide generous interest rates. Therefore, beginners should seek recommendations from an experienced broker. How much the house prices are expected to fall. It is expected that prices of the property would fall drastically. But experts aren't predicting much. According to the CEBR, the Centre for Economic and Business Research, UK property prices may plunge by around 13.8% in 2021 after the recent mini-boom marks its end. However, the OBR, the Office for Budget Responsibility, has predicted 3 scenarios amidst this pandemic for the housing market. In the most optimistic outlook, there would be a fall of 2% in 2020. It will be followed by a quick recovery, like the pre-COVID trend, and finally followed by growth. In the middle scenario, there can be a fall of about 11% by the 2021 year end, before flatlining. And the negative outlook forecasts about 22% dip by Q3 2021. COVID effect in 2021. The housing market has been protected from the ill effects of the global pandemic by implementing some favourable measures. This includes a stamp duty holiday, mortgage payment holiday, and furlough scheme. But everything falls eventually, and it is a matter of time. Many things can get uglier after that. After all the special features come to an end, the downward pressure built on the property market tends to increase. There is uncertainty about what might follow next. Without sustained economic recovery, probably requiring a vaccine, 2021 could be the year the housing market may experience a tight blow. How the property market can reshape. There are chances that different kinds of pressure can change the face of the UK property market. The price peak is likely to flatten because people have discovered the charm of working from home. Commuters have great chances of becoming recipients of the shift in prices. If March 21 brings a fall in house prices, it won't disappoint anyone. Conclusion. There could be signs of a property boom, but a slowdown is inevitable. The property market is closer to bubble territory, and it is a matter of time when it might burst.